and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. And this is the rubber match, see?
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Kodai Senga.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway. Late that time, and it's strike two. The Mets looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Ground ball right side, Alonso. He steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2.
That one missing inside. Swings and misses. Nasty forkball for strike three.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, inside. And it's 1-0. Judge went deep in his most recent game. Hard hit right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And starting in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Francisco Lindor. Yep, that ball went out.
Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Fouled off. He was late. Just missed.
That's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. here. That one felt good. His second home run of the series, and the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Juan Soto now 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good. That's down and in. Soto matched a homer in his last game. And the 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. On the ground right side. One away.
He's out.
That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's the Mets lineup now. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
That one way inside. This to third. Over to first. And that takes care of Alonso. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back on this one. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
So runner at second, 2 down. Starling Marte up to hit. On the ground, Chisholm tosses to first. Marte retired. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Citi Field, second inning set to go. Here's Stanton now. Stanton launched a homer in his most recent game. Senga back to work.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
And that's a base hit into left field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Man at first, one away. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, still 0-2. To third, Vientos. The throw to second is offline.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That pitch in for a strike.
0-1. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Late swing, fouled off. Stanton on second. Cabrera on at first with 2 down. Just misses there. Got him looked in. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Mark Vientos. Slice to right, brings it in. 1 down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Luis
Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Acuna with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
That one hit to right. Judge is under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Tyrone.
2 down, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor will hit next. Up the middle, and that one handled. Fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Trent Grisham.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Right down to shoot. Strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So the Yanks go in order. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Juan Soto. Grounded out his first time up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing at a ground ball and foul ball. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And this place is rocking. His 51st home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in, and that is that. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now 3-0.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
That That one misses. Ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Bounced out to short. Lindor on to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hard hit to third. Vientos whips it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
The batter, the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. Back now with the Subway Series. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. Soft contact in the air, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
And the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
There's one.
That's an out.
Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. In the air to left center. Grisham trying to get there. And that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Senga back to work. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the
Up next
baseball
for
right
the
now.
Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
2 outs, base is empty. Paul Goldschmidt now. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 strikes.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Taylor.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field, and a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that
catcher,
first
number
pitch
13,
fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Flied to right his first time. This to third, Cabrera. Tosses across to first, 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the Mets DH, Juan Soto. Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move. And he hauls it in. And that is that. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Trent Grisham.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Nimmo sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Second baseman.
Back to the top of the Yankee
Chisholm
order.
Jr.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a ball. Chisholm, 27 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. 1 out, bases empty. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the sixth time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Volpe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 4 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Alonso.
Alonso at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's
Well,
the
these
count.
Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitch.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Loaisiga warming up as well. Left-hand hitter waits. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, popped up left side. Cabrera moving under it. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling.
2 down, base is empty. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first. Marte retired. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Yankees looking to rally. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Senga ready to fire now. Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. At the plate, Jason Dominguez. Moves 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Judge, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Cabrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, right field. Marte snags it, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead 1. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summer.
The third baseman, the
Ripped to short. Throw sails over his head at first. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
The batter, number 2.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Luis Angel Acuna getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. His righty-lefty splits there. Hit hard, base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Now fly ball to right center. Grisham sprinting for this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Mets,
and a new arm on the mound to
Number
start the
43.
eighth. Oscar Brazoban.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now
Leading off
Austin
the
Wells.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
There's a strike. Brazoban is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom, at the top, on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Dives. What a play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go
Now
airborne to make a
number
diving
8,
catch.
ball
That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Here is Goldschmidt. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Grisham now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
43.
8th, Jonathan Loaisiga.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So back to the top of the
Leadoff
order.
for the
Francisco
Mets.
Lindor
Shortstop,
up now for the Mets.
Francisco.
He's one of the best players in the game. And there's a strike.
Filthy changeup right there.
0-1
Just
the count.
pulled the string.
And he chases that one below the zone.
A lot of times you'll
No
see
ball,
a
2
pitcher
strikes.
maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Liner snagged at first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it.
Now
I mean,
batting,
he could have hit that
designated
ball
hitter,
more on the
Juan.
screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to
Soto.
show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Digging in, Juan Soto, 1 for 3. First pitch
Inside, ball one.
misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's in there. 1 and 2. Movement in
1
the
ball,
bullpen.
2
Scott
strikes.
Efros preparing to come on if needed. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his
Now
mechanics.
batting,
Hits
the
against a
first
firm
baseman.
front side, and the hands just continue to
Alonso.
carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Pete Alonso. Close
Ball 1.
one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Soto at first, 1 gone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Dominguez fires it in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
The left fielder.
Next is the
number
cleanup
9,
hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo.
On the ground right side. Oh, great stop. There's 1.
He's out.
To first, not
No, he's
in
in there.
time. Great effort
Now
there.
batting,
Well,
right
Boog, as an
fielder,
infielder, you have to be
Marlin.
ready for anything. In that spot, it
Marlin.
required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Not in time. He's safe. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Hey!
Squirts away a little bit,
No
and an
ball, 2
excellent
strikes.
job keeping it right there. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, and this one gets away. No movement on the bases. 1 and 2 the count. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees.
Now pitching for
Back
the Mets,
now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Back to the top of the order now. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Foul ball. Diaz, in his 10th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Jazz goes down on strikes.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Volpe, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Into the outfield, base hit.
now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Volpe stands at first with 1 out. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. And a foul ball. Judge waits. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Mets leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. In the air on the infield, Acuna. He's got it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So they're down to their final out. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
1-1.
Smash to the left side. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence. And you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.